Hello, thank you for tuning in. This is Eric Thompson. I am president, owner, and lead financial advisor of Peerless Wealth, an investment advisory firm located right here in Columbus, Ohio. So for the people that know me well, they know one of my pet peeves is being on time. And it's not just with other people. I am almost always on time. If I have a meeting at 2 o'clock, I'm there at 1:55 or 2. If I'm running 10 minutes late, I'll shoot a text and say I'm running 10 minutes late. My time isn't any more valuable than the other person's time. And I think that's just getting more so that way. I'm becoming my dad. I think we all sort of become our parents, and I think that's what's happening there. So as important as it is on a day-to-day basis for me to stay fairly strict about my time, it is not important when it becomes to investing for most people. And what I mean by that is trying to time the market. One of the biggest questions I get from clients and would-be clients is, well, is now the right time to invest? Should we wait? Should we wait for a dip? There's this in the news, there's that in the news, this and the other thing. So one of my favorite phrases is it's not timing the market, but time in the market that makes the biggest difference. And one of my favorite illustrations, I'm going to put it up for you right now, and it's from one of the major mutual fund companies out there. They're called American Funds. I use them in practice. And they have a fictitious character called Louie the Loser. Louie the Loser, who picks the very worst day of the year. He grows 200,000 to almost 495,000, averages, we'll call it 8% a year. Let's contrast that with having the best luck. Maybe he had a working crystal ball that year. Maybe he had a vivid dream that we were at a stock market low for the year. Maybe one of the talking heads on CNBC was correct and that he should buy it. Who knows? But he had the best luck, and his $10,000 went in on the market low of the year. Well, what would happen there? We know it's going to be better. Well, his $200,000 grew to $632,000. Yes, that is better. He averaged, we'll call it 10% a year. But here's the difference. If you never invested at all and it sat there literally gathering dust in a checking or savings account, you'd still have the 200,000 plus maybe 10 grand worth of interest these days. So the key is whether you make 8% or 10%, even the very worst timing, you still make 8, which is a good long-term return and very representative of what I tell clients. You're not going to make it every year. You're not going to have the best timing. You're not going to have the worst timing. In reality, you're probably going to have experience somewhere in between. Timing is not nearly as important as most people think when they're regularly investing money over a long period of time. So I hope that illustration was informative. It's one of my favorites, and it's especially important for those that are investing regularly for long-term periods. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.